Yeah, let's talk about Pietrangelo now.
Holy
Something I
shit!
didn't think we'd be
Holy
talking
shit!
about.
Yeah, for real, this was not planned at all.
No, this is supposed to be the end of the podcast.
Alex Pietrangelo is a free agent.
Uh,
So
he's
before we decide where he's gonna go or where we think he's gonna go, how much money is he gonna want?
on the UF. What does he do, first of all? Do you think he takes a short-term deal, like a one-year deal, to go win the
How old is
cup?
he? How old is he?
29, 30. Either one of the two.
I think he signs like a 5-6 year deal somewhere.
I don't. Where?
Finishes his career there. That's what I'm
Where?
trying to figure out, and for how much.
Winnipeg would be a perfect fit for Alex Pietrangelo, and I feel like they have to pursue him. Right?
100%. But how much cap does Winnipeg have to offer him?
I don't know. I feel like you should go take a look at that. I feel like they have cap. There's probably money that they can take off the books. They could probably move a guy like Perot. I know he's making 4.
Well, all right. Winnipeg has 15.5 mil.
Okay. Who let this on?
Their biggest RFA, I'd say, is probably Sami Niku.
Okay.
But then they got Cody Aiken, who can go rot. I hate him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, wait. You should probably not say that because. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But Cody Aiken, Logan Shaw, Nick Shore, UFA, Mark Letestu, UFA, and then they got Mason Appleton as an RFA, Jansen Harkins, and Jack Roslovic as RFAs.
You know, I think they can make it work. I think they can definitely make it work.
Oh, they 100% could. They 100% could.
Can make it work. Man, who else would look at a guy like Pietrangelo? I feel like a lot of teams got to at least give him a call, right?
Yeah, well, Winnipeg needs him. Arizona's getting rid of everyone, so I doubt they.
Arizona's selling off assets, if anything.
Vegas doesn't really need him.
What about Vancouver?
St. Louis is losing him. Vancouver could 100% use
Pietrangelo. Vancouver, they have 3 big UFAs that they had to sign. Toffoli, Markstrom, and Tanev.
And they got 14 mil.
I think they keep Toffoli.
I heard he was leaving.
I heard he's most likely to stay. I heard they don't want to commit long-term to Markstrom, which I completely understand because you have the expansion draft. They have Thatcher
Demko. They don't really.
But is Thatcher Demko really ready to take on a full NHL season? We've seen this with Matt Murray. Been great in sample sizes, but he can't put together a full season.
Yeah,
he just can't
handle the stretch. That's why I think they should keep both of them for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the expansion draft wasn't looming, I think they keep both of them.
Yeah, but don't make either one a specific starter. Just make them split the starting.
Does Markstrom would dare to take a 1-year deal? I don't think so, right? Especially after the year you just had? No way, right?
Absolutely no. He's going to want to stay somewhere for a good amount of money. Hypothetically, they have 14 mil. So they have
who do they have to sign?
All right, the only RFAs they got are Zach McEwen, Jake Virtanen, and Tyler Mott. They have Tyler Toffoli and Josh Leivo. Leivo, yeah. And UFAs, they got Christopher Tanev. Wow.
I think Tanev's gone. I feel like the thing is, Tanev's replaceable. If you got a guy like Pietrangelo,
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if they lose Tanev, then, yeah, Pietrangelo would easily fill that and be better. So
he'd be much better. And he'd play along. Hughes is a righty. So they'd have Hughes and Pietrangelo on the right side. Yeah, that's
Pittsburgh. If they get rid of Letang before free agency,
if Pittsburgh can clear Letang's like 7 mil cap hit, fuck it, why not? Why can't Pittsburgh make a run? I feel like Pittsburgh can definitely make a run at Pietrangelo. Who else? What about like the Devils? A team like that.
Devils.
They could probably make it work. I think they have definitely the cap space to make it work. It's just, does Pietrangelo want to go to the Devils?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to go to New Jersey.
Pietrangelo, I wouldn't either. But Pietrangelo, he's already got a Stanley Cup. Like, would Pietrangelo rather just go get freaking boatload of money, or would he rather go win another cup?
Okay, wait. Well, since you said it, the Devils can 100% easily.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like with money to spare. So the Devils easily could, and you're right. Like, what would he want specifically? Like, in based on what he's got already.
I feel like if Pietrangelo hits the UFA market, he can make at least 11. He can make 11 mil. Because
11 mil.
with
Yeah,
Dowdy, that's what Dowdy's making.
he's
Dowdy,
a pretty damn
Carlson,
valuable defenseman right now.
Dowdy and Carlson are making 11 and 11 and a half. Do you think? I think right now Pietrangelo is better than both of them.
Then Doughty, and who was the other one? I didn't hear you.
Carlson,
Which one?
Eric.
Pietrangelo better than Eric. Yeah, he easily had a better
Right now,
year.
I'm talking about right now. Right now, Pietrangelo is better than both of them because Dowdy sucks and Carlson's in the hospital probably hurt. So I just think Pietrangelo's the better defenseman right now, and I feel like based off that he can make 11. But the thing is, can the team that he wants to go to afford him at 11? Because I don't think Vancouver takes him at 11. I don't think
No.
I'd be surprised. I think Winnipeg would go maybe up to 11. I'd say, actually, I don't even know. That's tough, man. Because if you're making 11 mil over 7 years, because that's probably what he get. Can a team like Winnipeg
Right, if we're
really
using
justify
if
doing
we're using
that?
a base like that, like where we are
11
saying,
over
like,
sevens, I feel like a
if we're
decent
all right,
contract.
so
That's
hypothetically, if he were to make 11 mil a year, the only teams that could really afford him while also keeping their
core together.
current
It's
core,
the Devils, like.
Minnesota can do it. They might be in debt like later on, so I don't even think
Do
they
you
would
really
do
want
that.
to
But
go
they
to
don't need
Minnesota?
that. They don't
Minnesota's
need to.
like I
No.
feel like Minnesota's all over the place right now. I don't know
If
what to look.
If Vancouver loses to Nev,
I think they're going
they
to.
easily
I
could.
feel like now they're going to lose 10 if they pursue Pietrangelo. I feel like totally. Like who would you rather have, Pietrangelo or
Boston
Tanev?
can't because
Boston, no.
Boston's got the Brusque as an RFA.
Boston's losing Krug also.
Yeah, you're right. Oh wow, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Torrey Krug is leaving the Boston
There are
Bruins.
two big UFA defensemen out there.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Do you think Krug's cheaper than Pietrangelo? Who do you think's more of a? Who do you think's the better bargain, Pietrangelo or Krug?
I wouldn't really say a bargain, to be honest.
Like
But I would say
who would you
if
rather have on your team?
you're getting more bang for your buck if you take Pietrangelo, in
That's
my
what I'm
opinion.
saying. I feel like Pietrangelo. I feel like he's the better two-way player. He contribute
Uh,
offensively and be great defensively as well. Thing with Krug
Dallas
is
probably can't afford that now.
Krug's great offensively. He can lead the power play, do it all. But I feel like fuck, man. Like it all depends what you need. Like if I'm Winnipeg, do you want Krug or Pietrangelo?
Winnipeg, I feel like would want more of a Pietrangelo.
I feel like they'd want Pietrangelo too because they already have Pionk, like an already offensive guy.
Yeah, very offensive based guy.
I feel like if the Jets get Pietrangelo, their blue line's set. Because then they could roll a top four of Pietrangelo and Morrissey, and they have Pionk, they have Hiniola, they have Sammy Niku. They have if they get Pietrangelo, they have a little blue line over there in Winnipeg out of nowhere now.
It's
We were
fixed.
talking about that blue line being terrible, but if
Now
next year if
it's-
they show
yeah.
up with Pietrangelo, like Sammy Niku's ready to play, Hiniola's ready to play, like they could be a cup favorite.
I'm looking at another team that could really use him and could probably afford him.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Kings.
I did. The Kings came through my mind, but I didn't even. I didn't think about it.
Let me ask you a question. Who the fuck is Sean Walker, Michael Anderson, Curtis McDermott, and Matt Roy, whatever?
The only reason, yeah, I know. The only reason I ruled LA off because they already have Doughty making 11.
They do have Doughty making 11, and they don't want to do what the Sharks are doing and paying most of their
That's what I'm saying.
to their defense.
It's not a good take because they'd be making it. It'd be at least 20 mil for Doughty and Pietrangelo. And is that worth it? I don't think it's worth it to have 20% of your cap be Drew Doughty and Alex Pietrangelo. Nope. I don't like it.
Florida has almost 21 mil in cap.
I
Their
think
biggest RFA is Tony Nato and Uyghur.
the thing is with Florida, they're trying to cut salary too over there. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Florida's going to spend to the cap this year. Like I heard
Colorado's got a
Florida, they have
decent
Dadonov
amount.
and Hoffman too. UFAs.
Exactly, yeah.
I
I'm pretty
think
sure Hoffman's gonna walk.
I think Hoffman's walking. I think Dadonov's going to stay. That's what I think's going to happen. I feel like they also might look at like a possible Aaron Ekblad trade this offseason. I feel this is just such a crazy offseason. I feel like more players are like out
it's one
there
of the
than
best
like
ones in a while.
not.
Easily
Like it's
the best
crazy.
ones in a while.
Mm-hmm.
NHL fans are spoiled this year.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great offseason. It's gonna be fantastic.
All right. So my takeaway really is that the team that needs him the most and can afford him the most, afford him the like easily is New Jersey, just because they have like no RFAs, none that are like a big hit.
I feel like if I'd make a prediction right here, right now, I'd say either Vancouver or Winnipeg. Unless I'm missing a team here. Who else?
Those are my top three. Yeah,
You know,
Vancouver.
people are gonna say, and you know they are, because that's just how this fan base is. They're gonna say Pietrangelo to the Leafs. It's like,
Oh.
I can't see it happening.
They have $6 million. It's not happening.
Cannot see it happening.
Again,
Unless if they'd have to clear freaking cap to do that, they have to trade Janssen, and they'd have to get rid of Hall, and probably someone else. Maybe even they got rid of Kapanen already. So
well, they also get to pay Mikheyev, Mulligan, Gauthier, and Dermott, and
they should
RFA.
Dermott might be a little bit, but I don't know. I realistically don't think Toronto gets
No, not at all.
Pietrangelo, but
there's not even a part of me that thinks he's going there.
I feel like they could make it work. They would be able to make it work. I just don't think it's smart though, because you're gonna pay what, at least 10 to Pietrangelo. Then you're paying Tavares, Matthews, Marner, and now Pietrangelo. And they need a goalie too. They don't have a goalie. I think Anderson's gone.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
I think Holtby to Toronto might happen, to be honest.
Wow. I don't think so. I don't think Toronto could afford Holtby.
Yeah,
Holtby's gonna.
He's gonna be getting a lot of money.
Holtby can command it. I'd say at least 7, at least, because he's a Stanley Cup champion.
Yep.
He's, I think, pretty sure he won a Vezina. He's got a pedigree. So
right.
7 mil at least for Holtby, I'd say. And the Leafs cannot afford that. What the Leafs, I feel like they're gonna look at a guy like Matt Murray, a guy like that. I feel like he might be a fit in Toronto.
They gotta make a move for him.
They have a backup. They finally figured out their backup problem. They have Jack Campbell.
Yep, and he did great with Toronto.
Honestly, do you think Frederik Andersen stays?
I think Freddie leaves Toronto. I'm not really sure.
Too.
I'm not really sure who they get to replace him right now, but I'm really just concerned about Pietrangelo right now.
Yeah.
And I think either my top 5 teams that are going to get him are not in any specific order. Vancouver, Boston if Krug leaves,
maybe,
which is probably Winnipeg, Florida, and New Jersey.
I don't see Florida. I don't see Florida happening. It's just not practical there. I don't feel like New Jersey. I feel like New Jersey. They'd love to add Pietrangelo.
It's a matter if he wants to go.
I don't know if he's gonna want to go there. That's the thing.
Are you gonna think about it? Are you gonna want to wake up to the smell of Staten Island every day? Like, oh my god.
Also, what about a team like Philadelphia? Like, throw out a team like that. Can they afford Pietrangelo?
They
imagine him and Provorov
mil.
there. Oh, they could definitely clear cap. I think clear cap.
Well,
they can move around guys. I know Broad's making good amounts. Niskanen's making decent money.
They need to get rid of Ghost. They don't use Ghost.
I feel like Ghost is a really good option that could be traded. What is he making? At least
4.5 mil.
4.5 yeah. If they
get rid of him,
Ghost, yeah, they can make that happen.
If I see something come up in a little bit that says Philadelphia Flyers trade Shane Gostisbehere or any other
Philly
player
can
that's
make a
making
run
a
at Pietrangelo.
decent amount of money, then I'm gonna be like, okay, they're easily going for Pietrangelo right now.
Or even Krug. They could even add Krug. We're forgetting about Krug here.
Oh, I would go for either one. And I don't think Krug's going back to Boston. I'd be shocked if he did.
No, I don't think he is. I think he already came out. The thing with Boston is, I don't think Boston's also going to have Pietrangelo, because if they can't afford Krug, they can't afford Pietrangelo. That's just the way I'm looking at it.
Leaving a matter of them not affording him or not?
Yeah, I think so. I think
him
so.
not wanting to stay.
No, I think Krug would love to stay in Boston. I just don't think they can afford him there. Which I don't know who's going to be the number one in freaking Boston. Like,
Well,
I
no,
think Boston
they can
might take
afford Krug.
they they can, but I don't know. They got to sign DeBrusque. I don't know
That's
what
the
else.
only
They had to sign
notable guy.
Chara
They got
too. They got to sign
DeBrusque,
Chara. I know that,
Chara.
but
Oh yeah, Chara's a UFA. I thought he'd
Chara.
retire.
But the
To
thing
be
with Chara
honest,
is Chara will take whatever Boston. Chara's made his money. Chara's 40 something. He's out there for
Chara's just here for the
50.
long
Yeah.
haul. Yeah,
Chara would take 1 million on a 1 year contract if it meant Boston adding like a big free agent. I think Chara's just that type of guy. I feel like.
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a crazy all season.
I don't know. That
It
was
really
crazy. I
is.
can't believe that happened on our first
Yeah,
podcast.
right. That's crazy. Wow. Alex Pietrangelo. If I were to make a guess right now between two teams, I'd say Vancouver and Winnipeg. Maybe Philly. I'd throw Philly in as a dark horse.
That's again, yeah, dark
Oh
horse.
man, yeah.
They
If they can
wouldn't.
trade Ghost, I think there might be a market for Ghost. I think there is. I feel
Yeah,
like I feel like a
people still
team.
want him.
I feel like
Montreal expressed interest a few times.
yeah. I feel like if it fits right, maybe. I don't know. Montreal's packing on all the cap though. They just added Allen. They just added Edmondson. They still got to sign Domi. Like
Yeah, right.
I don't know, man. They're putting on a lot of cap.